Hello and happy Monday, fellow outdoor enthusiasts, and welcome back to Perseverance Outdoors. On last week's video, I introduced you guys to a brand new series I created called Caliber History, and we discussed 22 caliber. On this week's video, I will be doing a deeper dive into my indoor air rifle, the Walther .177 88 gram lever action air rifle. The Walther was modeled after the Winchester Model 94. The Walther weighs in at 7 pounds once the CO2 is added to the gun.
How fast does your Walther shoot?
630 feet per second.
Nice.
It takes a 8-shot. It takes an 8-shot rotary magazine, and you can either use wad cutter and dome-shaped pellets. I like the wad cutters. Here I have the wad cutter pellets and the rotary magazine. I tried dome-shaped ones. My gun did not like the dome-shaped ones because the dome shape stuck out past the end of the magazine, and due to the configuration of them, they got hung up in the gun, which caused me to strip a couple magazines.
Let's see the end of the wad cutters in the magazine to see what you're talking about. Show it. Okay, turn it over to where the head is. So the dome-shaped pellets stick out past the end of the magazine?
Yes.
And that's what got caught in your gun?
Yes.
Turn it over and show me the drive gear. So when they got stuck, it stripped out that gear?
Yes, it stripped out these teeth that you see.
Okay, I understand that.
Which once these teeth are stripped, the magazine is ruined. You can't use it.
Good thing they're not real expensive.
Yeah.
What was this gun designed for?
This gun's primary purpose was for indoor and outdoor target practice. I do not use it for hunting, although you could use it for a pest control gun, like for chipmunks, stuff that you don't want in your house, your machine shed.
Yeah, I get that. Those things are pesky. Where do you shoot this gun?
I shoot it downstairs in my basement. I have an air rifle range built. This gun shooting at 630 feet per second with the wad cutter lead pellets. Then it makes it a perfect combination to shoot inside, because if I happen to miss a target, which we all do from time to time, if these pellets hit something hard, they will crumple up and drop, and I don't have to worry about a ricochet.
Good. We don't want a ricochet in the basement, do we? Come back and get you and hurt you.
Correct. I have this gun specifically set up with iron sights. However, you can purchase a scope mount from Umarex, which allows you to equip this gun with a scope of your choice.
What powers this gun?
CO2 acts as a propellant, which the CO2 goes on the back of the stock and sends a pellet in flight once the trigger is squeezed.
How do you get the stock off it?
To get the stock off, you use this Umrex key, and it goes in this little slot right here, and the buttstock comes off, and you can either insert a 88 gram CO2 cylinder, or you can choose to use two 12 gram capsules with the assistance of an adapter.
And this is stuff you can do all on your own?
Yes.
Why would you want to use two 12 grams versus the big 88 gram?
The advantage you have with two 12 grams is if you're not somebody that shoots a lot, the 88 gram can, once it's in, it cannot be removed without wasting CO2. The adapter.
You would lose all the CO2 if you took it out?
Yes.
Okay.
With the 88 gram. With the 12 gram adapter, you can remove it with the CO2 still in it, and you're not going to lose much, if any, at all.
So you have your CO2 down here.
Yes.
Let's see the 88 gram.
So this is the 88 gram cylinder, which is great if you were gonna have a lot of people over and you were gonna have a recreational target shooting day, or since I'm a big hunter and I like to shoot a lot, you can leave this in the gun for a very limited amount of time. I try not to go over a week with this. This is nice for me, however, because with it being already in the gun, I can run down just for 5 to 10 minutes and pick up the gun, load it, and shoot right away.
How many shots do you think you get out of the 88 gram?
With the 88 gram, you approximately get about 250 shots. With the 12 gram, it's half that, but if you leave CO2 in the gun for too long, you could risk valve corrosion. And another consideration when using a CO2 powered gun is your CO2. I like Umrex because it's one of the cleanest on the market, and I'm not saying that, it can't corrode valves, but because it's so clean, the risk of valve corrosion is decreased.
So do you just put that in the back, or what do you do with that before you put it in the gun?
Before I put this in the gun, I lubricate the threads and the tapered in. So this right here, and you only have to use a little bit of lubrication. It does not take a whole lot. I like the Crosman pellet gun oil because it doesn't gum the valves up hardly at all.
Okay, so let's see the two 12 grammers that would go in it.
These are the 12 gram capsules. These are empty, by the way.
Okay, so you're gonna put your first 12 gram in.
So the first 12 gram goes in like this, and this is tapered in down, and then the second one goes in with the taper end up, and this is what it looks like on the inside. And you would have your lubricant, and another thing you have to lubricate is these threads right here that hold the CO2 in.
I can see the oil on them right now, and also the Teflon seal on the end of it.
Yes. So these threads right here is what you have to lubricate also, and the tapered end of this too. And then once you do that and you screw the cap all the way down and it pierces the CO2, you're ready to charge the gun with CO2.
Okay, let's see the end of that. It has a valve in it, right? So that's how you can remove that to take the CO2 out of the gun?
Yes.
You have to have the piercing screw all the way out, or not all the way out, but have to roll it back so you don't charge it as you're screwing the cap on, correct?
Correct.
What happens if you take that piercing screw too far out?
It will go all the way out. And the problem you run into is the piercing screw itself will twist the seal up and ruin the seal. And then all your CO2 leaks out.
We've done that a few times, haven't we?
Yes.
Alrighty, let's see the end of your adapter that goes into the gun.
This is the end of the adapter.
Okay, so it has like a Schrader valve, so when you pull it out, you don't lose all the CO2 out of it. Why would you recommend this air rifle?
I would recommend this air rifle because it's one of the few air rifles I can operate all by myself. This air rifle gives me the opportunity to practice indoors with the right distance and space, and I'm able to have fun while being productive.
So the Walther 177 caliber air rifle, what has it done for you?
It's allowed me to sharpen my marksmanship skills, tame my flinch, and also help my starter reflex, and it has given me the confidence to ethically and humanely harvest a deer. Because at the end of the day, as hunters, all we can ask for is when that shot opportunity is presented to have the most ethical shot possible. And this is the building blocks that you have to start with. Practicing quite often, making sure you get into a routine where you're doing it, and really focus on, okay, what am I struggling with? I hope you enjoyed today's video. Please consider following and sharing Perseverance Outdoors on the following platforms. Thank you for your support and feedback. Have a great day and week ahead.